Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my Minecraft survival series. I took a little time off. It's been a little time since I posted an episode, and that's because I did a couple of Twitch live streams. I built the wall in this area over here, and this nice tower on the end here. And then I built this other section of wall and the second gatehouse, the North Gatehouse. There's a lot of texturing on each of these. The texturing especially helped this tower quite a bit. And now I'm ready to get back into Minecraft and do some additional building. How are you guys today? I hope I'm having a great day. I hope you guys are having a great day as well, that you are safe and cozy and everything is going well. Please sit back, relax. If you like this episode, please hit the like button and subscribe if you want to see more content in this series. The problem is at this point, as you can see, is that we have a rather static and plain looking courtyard. So what we're going to do today is we're going to build out the courtyard. We're going to make this a decorative inner area. We're going to texture the ground, of course. We're going to have a much more realistic entrance. As you can see, I've got this area marked for stables. So these brown cotton pieces are where the individual stable stalls are intended to be located. And then over here, I was thinking about doing a blacksmith, but I don't know if the blacksmith is going to cut this far into the wall or if it's just going to cut maybe to back here. Blacksmith, would be a little building attached to the wall here. It'd have a chimney going up. And then on this side, what I'm going to do, down here we have this switch. You may remember we built a mob grinder a long time ago, several episodes ago, maybe 20 episodes ago. I don't know. This thing has gone on this is like the 32nd episode of this series. It's just crazy. But I'd like a balcony stretching down this side. And frankly, I'd like it to go all the way down here because it'll break up the wall very nicely. It'll probably remind me of the balcony that they've got going around the courtyard in Game of Thrones in Winterfell. And also block the fact that these andesite bricks don't go all the way down the wall here. If I were to tear that out and put andesite bricks along that wall, it would change the design inside the Great Hall, so we're not going to do that. All right. So I've been working on this a little while now. Let's see what I've got. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, just a simple little balcony. Yep, very cool. I like using the trapdoors as the railing. That definitely helps us save us some room. Yeah, if I'm spacing out the posts, this is how far down they'll come, but that doesn't mean we can't extend the balcony to the edge of the building here. I don't know if it looks like it has enough support on the bottom. Maybe we take that one out and put an upside down stair there. Can I get it there? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, that looks a lot better. So let's try it on this one too. There we go. Oh yeah, that looks a lot better. Looks like it has much more support that way. Obviously, this is where the castle wall meets the balcony roof, so we'll need something here. I think a railing is fine. Yeah, like if we just put a railing here. Whoops. All right, so railing here, but it blends too much, so I will probably come back with spruce for the railing up here. Yeah, it's good for safety. You don't want people walking out here on the roof. I mean, these are medieval times. They might literally go through it. Yeah, this is working out. All right, so now I'm just going to continue this design pattern all the way down. Okay, yeah, much better. The spruce railing just stands out on top of here. Much better. Makes it much easier to see. So we'll do a spruce railing probably all the way around the inner wall of the castle over there as well. And of course, to do these trapdoor railings is easy. You simply run a line like that. I don't know if have I done the wrong dimensions here? And well, anyway, you just go along the edge here. Whoops, made a mistake there. And then you can take these out. And when you close all these, you have a railing. Just like that. Nice. This is going to wind up being a nice little balcony. Okay, looking pretty good. Looking pretty good. All right. Yeah, so even this like unsupported little ledge right here is okay because it's pretty small. All right, and as you see, I've cheated. You probably saw I just put like torches behind every one of these, just cramming light in there any way I can. There's also torches behind each one of these posts. That's it. That's all I had in mind for this, really, and yeah, I think it looks like a good little balcony. All right, and here's the view from above. All right, so here we are. You can just come out here and kind of look down in the courtyard, see what's going on. If you want to go back downstairs, of course, you'll have to come back in here. That is, unless I decide to do like a trapdoor with a ladder over here. I may do that, but I'm not up to that point yet, so we can figure that out at a later date. All right, and now we're going to build the stables over here in the same style as what I built over there, but at only half the height. So basically, everything from like there on down is going to determine the style of the stables over here. And I do believe we actually have 1, 2, 3, 4 pens. That'll be great. Because over here I have the 4 horses of the apocalypse, and they're all named after the horses of Hades. They're all zombie horses, of course. I managed to nab all of them when some skeletons showed up one night during a lightning storm, and I've never been prouder. Anyway, these are the horses we're going to move into the stables. So it's just good luck that I'm able to put exactly 4 right here. So I'm going to replace these with wood logs. Already lost that one. 3 in between each. Okay, and then we just need to build them up. They all need to be at least 3 high, if not 4 high, just to make sure that we can trap the horses into each one of these. All right. I know it's a night shot, but this is pretty much it. Okay, I'm a little worried about these gates. Let's see if we can fit one of our zombie horses or skeleton horses or whatever you call them. Let's see if we can fit one between there. Somehow I don't think it's going to work out because I can't even get through the gate here. Yeah, you basically have to open 2 gates in order to let them get in and out. So I don't know. I don't know if this is going to work out, but obviously we can ride through our gate. And let's see if we can ride into here. No, we're not able to do it. All right, so if I just chop this out of here for now. So what I'm doing here is replacing the grass block in the gap between each of these with 2 green carpets, a double green carpet. That should prevent the skeleton horses from pathfinding their way out of here. However, if I get on them and I take them out of there, it's not a problem. All right, so I'm going to observe this situation for a while and make sure that these guys can't get out of here on their own accord. But otherwise, this is the pretty basic structure for a stable. We could probably add some cauldrons and some water and some hay bales in there to make it look a little bit more like a stable, but we can come back and do that later. Okay. Next thing I'm going to turn my attention to is this blacksmith. So basically all that I'm looking at building here is a small house with like an extended patio coming out this way. That's why this curves like this. And a kiln, you know, a big fireplace that goes right up through the middle here. I think this is the middle block. I'll double check before I built it. But basically we want a patio that 2 villagers are not able to get off of, and we could probably use this same carpet method there. And we want it to have a kiln, and we want it to have a workshop, and then a stair along the back that goes to the upper level where we'll have 2 bedrooms for the 2 villagers that will be here. Now, I've built another house here in Eldarstone before, New Eldarstone. I built this one several episodes ago. I built it using the materials I had at the time, so Lots of dark oak, I think. Let's see, is this dark oak? Nope, this is spruce. So obviously what I used here is spruce and oak. Used a lot of spruce and oak in this building. But then we used, looks like we used dark oak for the roof up there. Anyway, I don't really feel any need to clone this house or clone the style of it. Although I really do like this little notch at the top of the door. We're not going to be able to have a first level that's this tall, and we're certainly not going to be able to have a second level that's this tall. However, I'm going to use the same building principles, of course, to frame it and get it going. All right, so I started working on the downstairs a little bit, but you can sort of see where I am. I mean, it just blends. It just blends right into the wall. Here, we'll go over here to the east gate, and I mean, you can't see it, and you can't separate it from the regular walls. So obviously this isn't going to work even as a framing device. So I'll tear this down. And I'm going to look at, I don't know, oh, maybe red brick. I do have like a supply of red bricks that I haven't used yet. All right, so I took another stab at it. I used mainly wood on the lower floor here. This is regular dark oak, and this is strip dark oak. This is spruce, of course, and then I've got dark oak supports for the upper level. And I wound up using some bone block just to sort of drive home that medieval feel to it. I'm liking it. I also took a stab at the kiln over here. Got the water in, but I found that lava is a little more difficult to work with than I thought. For one example, you can't seem to put it in a cauldron, and you can't seem to waterlog other blocks with it. So like what I'm talking about, of course, is difficult to demonstrate. But like if I were to put another set of stairs over here and then try to pour some lava in here, it wouldn't waterlog the stairs. It would go on top of it. That's what I found. And that's unfortunate. So since there's probably not going to be a lava element to my kiln, just a fire element here where the netherrack is, I think I'm going to tear down the kiln and move it one block in so it's up against this, which is supposed to be a wall, but right now it's a space. And this is turning into a cozy little spot in here. We've got little places where we can put plants and all kind of other decorations. And then we have a quick little stair up here where we're going to have 2 bedrooms, and we'll have so the kiln, the chimney is going to come up through the house right there, but we also need another bedroom. So I don't know. I don't know if this little segment of roof works here. I may actually have to have it coming out from the building, like protruding outward rather than going in. All right, so I have a couple other changes to make. I'm going to make those, and then I'll be back in a second. Okay, so I've done a little bit more work, and I'm really liking this. I like, it's got this inset ceiling, and I'm obviously going to have to put some stairs on this side. And then we've got this lip extended out this way, and it's looking a lot better. And I moved the kiln over and into the corner here, and I went ahead and gave us just a regular wall here. I don't know, I can change it from the inside later if I don't like it. So I've put a blast furnace here because the blast furnace is the workstation of the armorer. And in order to have a weaponsmith also stationed here, we're going to need a grindstone. So let's see if I can find what I need. Oh yeah, I do have some stone slabs, and I have some sticks and stuff on hand. All right, so let's make a grindstone, and that will be the station for the weaponsmith, I think. So we need a grindstone in here somewhere. And the other thing I was thinking about doing is right next to the blast furnace there, I want to take out this brick, and I want to have like another workstation there just so we could see tools. And I was thinking about doing the craft table, but the problem with the craft table is that no matter which way I place it, it always faces the same direction. So this side texture right here is what would be facing outward, and frankly, it's kind of lame. So I think what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to put this smithing table up there, but I'm not going to put it up there until I get my 2 villagers in place. Otherwise, I think the smithing table is going to convert one of the villagers into a toolsmith. All right, so now that we've got so much of the downstairs squared away, we can focus on the upper level. Man, I really love these bone walls. So I think there's going to be more bone walls, especially right here. And I've put these posts at the corners. I hope they look supported. So then bone and bone, bone, and then we need a window. But I'm a little concerned. If we put the window here, it's a little too limited in view. Well, frankly, this window is pretty limited in view too. And not just because of the torches. Let's see. Maybe I should make like a double window right here and then do this with bone. Yeah, I think maybe that's how it's going to work out. Okay, more bone. All right. All right, so we got the walls all done here. We just need to, whoops, kind of missed somehow. That's not good. How's it looking? Yeah, that's looking pretty good. All right, cool. And then we're going to put some spruce stairs out here, and we're going to have what kind of looks like a protruding window. So I'm going to put one there just to place, take it away, and then put another one right there. And then we have this extending out over the ledge here. And then we can put a window in there. And we need some full window blocks in order to go in there. Like so. Yeah, I like it. I might, yeah, I think maybe some spruce shutter. Well, I don't know. It kind of looks like a window box. It looks pretty cool, frankly, protruding a little bit there. All right, and then we just have to put the roof on top of it, I think. And I think we've got ourselves a nice little medieval blacksmith here. All right, I got the roof on, and that is looking pretty cool. Pretty cool from up here on top of the grand hall, of course. Let's see what it looks like from the street level, or ground level, I guess. Yeah, I like it. This is a little weird, right? This post kind of vanishes, and you're kind of left going, huh. What am I looking at? Why is this house leaning like this? I don't know. I mean, I trust this post. But on the other hand, I don't know. It looks a little strange. Okay, I just realized that I made a big mistake in putting this cauldron here because a cauldron is a workstation for a leather worker. I forgot about that. So I'm going to take this cauldron out of here. All right, so I've got my 2 workstations in here. I've got the anvil in here. I don't think an anvil is a workstation. Hope not anyway. And I haven't decorated the interior yet, and I'm holding off until I get 2 villagers in here. So as far as getting a villager up here, this little room down here with where the where the villager head is above the door is my villager trading hall down in the Leap of Faith. There is a railing, minecart rail, that runs around the top of that, and I think it should be pretty easy just to divert it straight up to the ground here. It should like come up somewhere over there. So let's check it out. So typically what I do to get up here is pop this, and then I grab an ender pearl and I teleport up in there. All right, yeah, perfect. So I'm gonna need probably some more rails. All right. So torch there powers that rail, and then we can start taking it up that way. There we go. And then we can just dig right up, I think, through the surface. All right, so very carefully, we're going to start digging our way up here. And there it is. I'm already up on the surface, and whoops, look at this. It's turning night already. All right, now with our line temporarily redirected, when we push the button, we should have a villager go right up there, and we should actually see him. There he goes. All right, and there he is. So he's actually one of the, oh, and he's a farmer. Why is he a farmer? Oh, he's a fisherman. Why is he a fisherman? All right, let's see if I can get this guy over to the blacksmith shop and get him to pick up the profession that I want him to have. All right, and there goes our other guy. He's like a plains villager one. All right, so that's it. We can go ahead and we can start taking all this down. And then it should be pretty easy just to put one rail there and reestablish all this. Great. All right. Okay, this guy's already a weaponsmith. Awesome. Hey, buddy, you know exactly what I'm going for here. What's wrong with this guy over here? All right, frankly, before this guy even loses his trades, I'm going to go ahead and trade with him. So let's see, what can we get? All right, get one of those. Great. So now that I've traded with him, he should be locked into weaponsmith, right? Huh. This may actually not work right here because we're going to need, like, this block. So these blocks may need to be moved anyway. All right, so that goes back there. Yeah, we may need to move all these out one block and have the carpet be here. That way the guys will go in and out this door right here. All right, but we do need another piece of carpet right here. All right, so, you know, it looks like a little welcome mat there, but that will keep the villagers from pathfinding that door. All right, now, oh, look, I have some light gray already. So I think I can just use light gray around the edge of the patio here. And again, we're going to have to extend it by one, the whole thing by one. Not on this side, maybe. No, these two I think we can just take up. Okay, so then we're going to double carpet this. You can't be standing directly on it. You have to be standing back a little bit. So if you're trying to do this at home, keep that in mind. Okay, so what barrel, dude? This guy just went straight off. Okay, so this allowed him to go out. So we're going to have to fix the corner here. Okay, given the design, I think it would be best if a dark oak post just came right down through the ceiling there. You know, by moving that post in there, we really did cut down our sight lines. I mean, now we only have a small window into here, but it's fine. All right, so let's get this guy out of his cart and let's see what happens. Is he going to bed? Yep, sure enough. Oh, look, he took it. There he is. He's an armorer. Oh, victory. Nothing will keep him from climbing up there. I guess maybe if I put a little hood up here so that it's not something that he's able to jump into. Yeah. Okay, a little hood up there. It's like the game immediately figures out the flaw in your build and says, you know what? We're going to put the villagers right there. How do you like that? Okay, here's my dude. Oh, there he goes. My dude just going in and out. All right, let's see what he does this time to try to get out of here. Nothing. Oh, he jumped right on top of there. How do I keep him from jumping on top of things? I know, it looks terrible, but, you know, let's just say maybe it's like some kind of cooling vent or something. I don't know. I am starting to really like this blacksmith shop. So now all that's left to do is to decorate the interior and finish literally everything else about the courtyard. All right, build complete. This is it. Done some texturing on the ground here with coarse dirt, regular dirt. Oh, guess I left something sitting there. Must have knocked that out earlier. I've got some lights underneath some carpet and brown carpet just to kind of hide our lighting. And of course, everything on this side is still not done yet. We're going to need a curved wall over here. I'm probably going to work on that between episodes. And the backside of this needs to be, the textures need to be broken up a little bit, but I'm all fine with that. We've got our blacksmith, our patio working. Here's our two dudes. Where's our two dudes? Well, anyway, I've decorated their rooms. There they are. Oh, this guy started going into his closet. So I do have like a closet there, a couple suits of armor hanging into it, and some barrels here that they could actually store things in if they wanted to. I thought the cyan bed really does kind of pop in here. And over here we got the guy's favorite book. A little chest for storage, clock on the wall showing what time it is. Into the next room. If you guys don't mind me being here, a little transom above the door allows air to go back and forth. Got a little bookshelf over in the corner here. Paintings above the bed, storage in the corner. And I love this. If you put a item frame up on the wall and then put a picture in it, it looks like a little tiny, like, 5x7 picture hung sideways. So I did that. And here's what looks like a dresser set of drawers, except these are all barrels. They're backwards, so you can literally store stuff in the back of here. Down here in the entrance, of course, we've got their products hanging on the wall. And if you want to buy something, you can find what's in the barrel here. And of course, I'm going to leave my ender chest here because this is a shop, and this little sign here lets me know that I can use this ender chest in order to get my emeralds. So then across the entrance here, and I did have to put a light here, so I grew some grass on either side of it to kind of disguise the carpet a little bit. And I put a well here. It goes down about 9 blocks, but I blocked it off with this little hood so that villagers won't be able to get down there. Here's a little hand cart that I came up with. It's kind of flat. I don't know, maybe if I use different kinds of wood for the signs here, things might stick up a little bit more, but you could potentially like grab the little handles here and get rolling. And then I created these little like cargo dumping areas where if like a wagon was brought over here, the cargo would just be taken off and dumped over here. And I put some little cotton awnings on it. These are all sitting on top of strings for the most part, which you can now see me highlighting with my cursor there. And then, of course, we always have like a stray cat in here who doesn't want to talk to me. But that's it, ladies and gentlemen. This is my courtyard, and I hope you enjoyed this episode and building with me today. Please tune into the next episode. We are definitely going to continue building Castle Eldarstone, and I hope you guys will join me. Please have a nice day, stay safe, and goodbye.